Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris, and today we will be playing some lab games with this cheeky little Heimerdinger deck that I have been crafting for the new lab. For those of you who aren't aware, the new lab is a singleton event where one champion, your champion of choice, always starts in your opening hand, which is obviously a very cool sort of unique thing, and I really do love the design of it, because generally in singleton aggro tends to be worse because you can't reliably create enough aggro with the cards pool that's available, but because you can sort of reliably get your champion, aggro decks with like Jinx can be pretty good. So I really like that there's kind of a balance between what's normally good in singleton and the rule set making other things a bit better as well. So obviously you want to build around a certain champion, and Heimerdinger of course is a pretty good option for that. And obviously by playing in PNZ we also get access to Pursuit of Perfection and Submersible, which obviously very well synergize with singleton in general. And in singleton, generally, one thing that I think is kind of important is always trying to get as much card draw as you possibly can. So that's why we're pairing with Ionia, because these regions, tend to have quite a bit of card draw in them, with Static Shock, Progress Day we just showed there, River Shaper even. And we also create random cards with Trail of Evidence, Flash of Brilliance, these kind of cards as well. So that's essentially what's going on in the deck. So let's try it out in this lab and see what we can do. So here is our hand. Against Ezreal, I guess Nopify could be somewhat good. Not sure I need the Jury Rig. Nor do I think I'll need the Claws here. I don't think we'll be under too much pressure from this kind of deck, which I assume is a Go Hard deck. But obviously Go Hard, you only have one copy of it normally, so I don't really know. I guess it's like a control deck. We would have liked Elusive. Quick Attack is still probably okay, especially with these kind of spells in hand. The cool thing about singleton is, of course, you have no idea what's about to come out. And in this case, it's nothing. Or is it? To get excited. Okay. Could have been used on Heimer, but that's fine. We also have Pursuit of Perfection, which could be somewhat interesting. If he develops here, obviously we'll probably go into Gotcha, depending on what it is. I think that's a relevant target. Ooh, interesting. Don't really have anything to do here, so no reason to rush. We can always play Heimer whenever we want. Could play an Ezreal. It does. What would I get rid of? Maybe Mystic Shot? Is it worth getting rid of him? No, it's actually better if he open attacks. It's better to get rid of him in his turn after he's attacked, because that obviously gives us the chance then that he can't. Ooh, this is an interesting card. I will play Heimer now. Shouldn't have too many ways of dealing with Heimer. Do I need this Steel Tempest? I kind of want to keep the Nopify. Guess I'll get rid of that. Makes that 2 as well. And Glimpse. No, lets it happen. We got the jailed Ezreal. Start producing some turrets. Do see a Mystic Shot on Heimer. Now if it's Static Shock, that's not good for us, but anything else is fine. I think I actually will go for the Shadow Assassin. We're buffing up our Tri-Beam here pretty nice. Still have the Nopify for anything that is like a get excite. And the reason we play this, by the way, and I think this is an important part, if he kills Heimer now, then we can obviously reduce the health somewhat. So I actually think I'm just going to pass. Keep my Heimer alive. We did something. He didn't that turn, so, you know, we get a nice bit of tempo off. Ooh, this is somewhat menacing, so I might have to just kill that with Tri-Beam now. Still have the Mystic Shot for this. What's this, a Glimpse? Glimpse doesn't fizzle the spell, we still get the Vile Feast. We'll obviously notify that. Got something else as well? Wow. Wow. This guy really got a high roll there. We do lose our Heimer, which now will be jailed. He also drew some fleeting cards, but he has, you know, very little mana left, so it's unlikely to matter too much. We also got a Senna, which is pretty interesting. Pursuit, we are on 8. I quite like the cards in our hand. Ezreal's on 3 of 6. Interesting. Keep Ezreal locked up. He loses a Ledros, that's pretty good for us, I think. A Whimsy could be nice at some point. I think I will attack you with the Senna, to be honest. Just because it survives against Withering Wail and other stuff like that. Obviously it does the most damage as well. This Thermo Beam, we'll have to see. Are you a follower? Could I Whimsy you? I have no idea. Him losing Ledros there I think is pretty big, because obviously something big like Ledros is kind of often game winning in these kind of things. Goes for Suit Up. I don't want to waste this 10 mana Thermo Beam, but at the same time, I don't really have much else to do. Should have no way of dealing with that really. So we will be getting Heimer back next turn. And hopefully we can just start to sort of develop more and more. Ooh. True Shot Barrage. Okay, pal. I guess. He's gonna get Ezreal back next turn. I'll pass. I could Whimsy this. I think we might get better targets though, so I think I will just skip. On 10 of 20 on Pursuit. He does get Ezreal back. How many spells does he have? He has 3 cards in hand. It's not the most. I think we can go for this. We got a Rummage and a Mystic Shot. That's pretty nice. You might want to rummage that away. Yeah, so let's rummage them away. Key Guardian Deny could be pretty good. I guess we can Key Guardian this and just try and draw as much as. Ooh, give it all. Now that could be a potential win condition. I guess I'll play you now.
Let's take this puppy for a spin.
A hand cannon, huh? Original.
Heimer goes up to that. We could give them tough and quick attack, but they aren't quite high enough yet, I don't think. Could also play deep med, but I do want the deny. Do I? Yeah, I need the deny, I think.
Purity and peace.
We'll just attack with them.
Must we fight?
See what he does here? Ooh. No. That's why we keep the deny. For just that moment. Now, we can Whimsy one, we can Mystic Shot potentially. We'll take a look at what we get probably from the Deep Med. Pursuit goes up to 17. That's pretty good. We have blockers for Rasa. Trail. He can get units from this as well. And he does. Whoa. So I can Whimsy this, so that's fine. Retreat return. Guess I'll just pass with that.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
What I think we're going to go for here is block on you, a Whimsy on you, and a Mystic Shot on you. Leaves me only down on 10. Does get the hit off with Ezreal. Level up the Heimer to a 2-4, making him harder to kill. We can go for Catastrophe next turn. I assume he'll Mystic Face, but again, he shouldn't have enough really. Catastrophe, give it all, anyone? Just for the lols, I might have to do it. I think I'll go for this as well. When else am I going to use that really? Also stops the damage, which I think is also important. I guess I'll end the round, and so we could go. Which one do I guess it's a summon, so I don't have enough board space for you. So, would that end the game? Do I think? Probably with the T-Hex, right? It's risky though. But it is fun. Like he'd have to, what, have like static? I'm 1 mana short. Oh, I should have saved 1 mana to be able to do both. Oh, what the hell, I'll do it. Okay, it comes off. So now there should be no way he can talk. He might have Ruination to be fair, but then we still get Senna and the big boy. And we'd also get our Heimer back.
That thing flies. Yeah, maybe?
Do I play the T-Hex? I don't... he block 1. I don't actually think I do, because it's the same, right? I think this is actually more damage, because obviously he just blocked the T-Hex, which wouldn't do any damage. We have the static as well. So he's down on 1, so we do have static. We'll see what he does. Oh, it destroys that? Oh, wow. I mean, I might as well, I guess, right? Will it be there? It will be there. We did get there. Woohoo! Oh, we could have ended that game in a lot of ways, to be fair. Oh, Flash of Brilliant Heimer, anyone? Against Trundle. Okay. Now, Give It All can be pretty good. I'm actually going to keep the Give It All because I think that could be a win condition in this kind of matchup. Twin is pretty nice as well. You know, for things like Grasp. Go Get It as well. We're finding some good spells for this matchup. Oh, but he's going to put some pressure on us early. Luckily we're attacking turn 2, so we might want to open attacking. We do find a unit. Rhymefang Wolf. I mean, I will obviously have to play this. Does he have exactly Brittle Steel? I'd be surprised. We still do have Twin, if you know. Maybe he does. But if not, I'm pretty happy to take that trade either way. I gotcha, pretty nice. I think I could pass though. Might be better targets for this. He'll probably play Trundle on 5, you would assume. Depending on what he plays now, we might go in for this gotcha. Like yeah, we might want to go in for gotcha on say exactly wording stones. We are going to take a hit from this Trundle though, if he does develop Trundle. If he does, maybe it's worth going for River Shaper to block out this. I think it might be.
Water changes but never breaks. I'll knock him dead. Strike, we will reform. A gift from the river folk.
A gift from the river folk. We also have Retreat Return now for him. We just have access to more things in general, I guess.
Eminently logical.
So we'll play him down, and we'll essentially just hope to, you know, create a board full of turrets. We can beat Grasp. We can beat quite a few things here. We'll start with Flash, of course. Which gives us Singular Will, which weirdly, funnily enough, could be pretty funny. Ooh, he's going a bit wide, so maybe it's worth us going a bit wide as well. Find Claws, so obviously there's no real. Yeah, Claws will play herself. Yeah, and we can just sort of pass, and this is what we'll probably hope to do, is just chomp out. You know, once Ice Pillar comes down, obviously it might be a bit of a threat, but you know we'll come to that when it gets there. We also have this Go Get It. We have a lot of like different ways of dealing with things. Singular Will against this kind of deck could be, you know, if they find like Feel the Rush. I mean, that's going to be funny. That is going to be really funny if they find a Feel the Rush. As I say, I think Give It All. If we can find an elusive turret or an elusive unit, we do have some elusive units in there as well, then that could be pretty impactful. I mean, Warden's Prey I'm not too worried about. I could even progress stay here, really, couldn't I? What would he do then? Vengeance? I actually think this might be a good play. We'd have, what, 9 cards? And Heimer would also level up for us, so that's pretty good as well. Heimer now comes out of range. Can also block this Trundle. Kind of just stops his attack, really. There's the elusive. You know, if we can get a board full of 8/8 elusives, yeah, we might win. That is an interesting attack right there.
do not see.
I don't see how I don't block this. Like, I'm very happy to trade. Okay, he has frostbite. Still, I think overall, pretty good trade for us. We are on, yeah, we're on the perfect amount of cards. Like, this doesn't really matter. Keep some of our units alive there. And so now, hold on, let me think.
Someday you'll get to smash stuff.
I've never heard that interaction. That's pretty funny. So now we have 9 mana, which is one short of the classic Shadow Assassin 2 mana to give it all, which is a bit sad. We also have Deny though, that's pretty good. So what the hell do we want to do? Because I need to, I guess we have retreat return as well, so I can go for this. Tasty Faithfolk. He will now, obviously, I would have thought, drop the Ice Pillar, but then we can kill it with the T-Hex, and this is why we don't want to attack this turn until he does do that, so that then we can kill this Ice Pillar. Because we don't want anything having vulnerable, really. So that is somewhat important. Guess I could go for Tasty Faithfolk here as well. We're still keeping Deny open, and that's the important part, right? Because we're going to try and kill this, and then if he does attack with this, we will probably block with the T-Hex. And with Twin backup, you know, we could, I mean, unless he's got more Frostbites, but he's obviously played 1 Harsh Winds and he only has 1 Harsh Winds in the deck. So if it's Vengeance or something else, we can just deny it. So we will be taking that. Attack with you pretty freely. I guess if he has like, I guess like, no, yeah, we won't attack with you just yet. We will just do that. And if it is a Vengeance or, you know, 2 spells or something, we will be denying at least 1. Not what I expected, but okay. So yeah, that's fine. Kill the Ice Pillar, and that's kind of what is important, I guess. And we are on, again, 9 cards. So we're good. Eye of the Dragon could be somewhat good as well. We can block you here. Could also just go for Give It All at any moment. Keep Deny open for any sort of Ruination. We'd get 8 4s with Lifesteal, Tough, and Elusive. Interesting attacks here. I will just do that. And in fact, I'll just get rid of you. Well, you might give me Tough, so I'll get rid of you. So yeah, we'll just block like that. He's used 1 Harsh Wind, so unless it's Flash Freeze. Battle Fury. Puts me down on 6. I mean, I can go for this Twin Disciplines here, potentially. To, you know, trade these. Click the old OK button. Let's try Troll Chant. I mean, at any point I can just Singular Will, so I'm not too worried either about any of that. So yeah, I guess that's fine. So now that he's spent all of his mana, what I'm going to do is I'm essentially going to get a bunch of 4/4s with Give It All, and that's kind of a finisher in our deck. And so next turn we'll just open attack, do the 24 damage. We know he's used Troll Chant, we know he's used Flash Freeze, we've got Deny for anything potentially that we need. No need to play the T-Hex, because I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. That's a good draw as well, just to help us get there also. And yeah, we should be there. Got anything for me, pal? And we also get lifesteal on every single one of them, so we're going back up to 20. We have Singular Will if this all goes wrong. I don't know what he could do with with me having Deny, Static Shock, Get Excited, Singular Will, all the lifesteal in the world. I don't really know how this region combination... He does have exactly Flash Freeze, but that's not enough. That's not enough! Are you not entertained? Oh god. That was so much fun.